Hey, what's up, everyone? Want to say thanks for stopping by the channel. If you can, when you get a chance, if you like the videos, take a second, hit the subscribe button at the bottom of the left screen there. And if you can, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, share this with others so we can grow our channel, get some more info out there that's valuable to families and people that need this of all ages that could benefit from different things we talk about here on this channel. One of the things we talk about is difficult times and challenges are usually the foundation for growth in so many areas of our lives. And those difficult times and challenges, usually at the beginning, they're framed as very difficult times where we believe that overcoming that challenge is almost going to be impossible. It's going to be one of those things that's so difficult because the feelings we have towards that challenge at that time, it's viewed from a perspective of you're in the middle of the problem. And that could be anything from, let's say, a divorce. That could be a big financial loss. That could be death, right? You lost a loved one unexpectedly at a certain moment. It could be a health challenge. It could be anything that goes wrong. You have a friend that betrayed you. Anything that goes wrong that could be devastating to you at that time. At that moment, it looks like you just can't get out of it because you're knee deep in the middle of the shit of what you don't want to be involved in. And you don't see a way out. It's kind of like quicksand. You're going down and down and down. But the reality is we all have the opportunity to put perspective into it. And the perspective needs to be that while you're in the middle of it, that is the breeding ground for success. That's the foundation for success. That's the foundation for growth. Because for you to go from where you are when you're stuck in the middle of that challenge that you feel you can't overcome that big challenge you have in your life at that moment, that's where you have the opportunity to seek the resources to figure out how you're going to have that forward progress. And that is the gold behind the challenge. That is the secret behind the progression is when you're in that time frame that you're going through the difficult challenge, how are you investing your time? What are you listening to? What are you reading? What are you focused on? Are you listening to podcasts and YouTube videos that help you grow? Or are you consuming things that destroy you? Are you spending time on the things that bring you back to where you don't want to be? And many of those things could be the process of overeating. It could be consuming too much social media. It could be putting yourself in the wrong mental state, reliving those same experiences over and over and over, and really not working on changing your thought process and your thinking towards the challenge. You can't have the same thinking you had when the challenge started. You're not going to resolve it with the same mentality. It's not going to give you a desired result. You have to develop a brand new mentality towards those different challenges so you can view things from a different lens. You cannot be the same person and expect to get a different result, especially when you have a devastating loss, especially when you have a challenge in your life. Those are the foundations of growth because it requires you to have massive change. You can look back at those as lessons. You only want to look at the past so you can learn from it. What benefit could you get out of a challenging time, whether it's devastating or hard or whatever it may be? What's the benefit you can extract out of it, and what did you get out of that challenge? When you look to the past, it should never be with hurt, and it's easier said than done, right? Because when you got real regret, when you got challenges and you have pain, it's hard to heal those things. It's hard not to look in the past and not gravitate towards that, to kind of have a pity party from the past. But the reality is that you only go there to seek wisdom. What did you learn? How were you before the challenge? And what did you do during that challenge? Did you approach it the wrong way? Did you have the wrong mentality? And as you go back there, you look and see so you can have adjustments. Because when you have challenges in the future, which we're going to have those challenges in the future, you have to think about, how am I going to approach this next problem? How am I going to approach this next challenge? What's my mentality going to be? What's my focus going to be? What's my discipline going to be? What are the things that help me to put myself in that right perspective? And those are the things you need to focus on. And your conscience tells you, listen, your conscience is going to let you know what's right and what's wrong. It's going to tell you when you're doing things that are not in alignment with the growth that you want to have, the process of building that forward progress, you're going to feel it internally, and you're going to know not to repeat that. The challenge is we usually don't listen to our conscience. We don't. We listen to everything else except our conscience. And the reality is that the majority of time, Our conscience is the internal voice of God speaking to us. It's letting us know what we should do on a daily basis. It's letting us know the steps we should take. And it also tells us the steps we shouldn't take, the things that aren't right. We have that feeling inside of us, but lots of times we do it anyways. And that is the difference, is when you act more on your conscience, on that voice of God that's telling you what to do, the steps to take. And we're never going to be perfect, but as we're having that progression in many different areas of your life, you look to the past just to have a framework of what you can learn and the wisdom you get. You go to the future so you can go out there and become the next version of yourself. Who do you want to become now? What's the individual you want to become out of this challenge? How much stronger can you become out of it? How much more a foundation of success and focus and discipline, an example of winning, of overcoming, can you be for others? And how can you impact others with that new mentality you have as you now position yourself for maximum growth into the future? I hope this was helpful for you guys. If this content is good, which is bringing tons of value to you, just go ahead and hit the subscribe, share it with your friends, put it out there, share some comments with us. We really thank you for stopping by the channel. Appreciate it.